I'm free.
Or Borglum, Vienna, Top Deck.
Free.
You're back.
Balling.
It's done. When I start late, everyone's here quick. You think Corn makes the best cage diver? Do tell. Hello, everybody. Oh, we're blurry today. I feel blurry today. Late start. I turned my alarm off because I think I might actually have COVID there, so sleep is important for getting over stuff like that. I think if I hide my beard, look at that instantly. Software is sexist against beards. Beards are humans too. Treat all facial hair equally. Well, except for one. They're like, we can make an exception for one. One forbidden facial hair. Right, let's get in the queues. Hopefully we can actually get a game. Queue times were long yesterday. We spinning the Chorfs? The Chorfs did get a win yesterday. And a tackle. Yeah, I guess we're spinning the Chorfs. More chance to actually get a game. Spin the top three. If we spin a lower down game team, we would get a game, but we wouldn't climb higher on the ladder. We'll give them a little bit. 50% chance strength bar cage diver. Only fails to get the ball loose on a skull. Three primary level ups on a gore gets you that. Strip ball. Block. See, it's Juggernaut. No, maybe you don't need block. I was thinking block lets you hit a wrestler, but wrestlers never hold the ball. And strip ball makes the both down. Juggernaut makes the both down into push, and strip ball makes the push into get the ball loose. And you can build that piece fast enough, it might actually be relevant. Sure hands is the thing. Yeah, and you can get +2 on your dodge with break tackle and extra head. Break tackle gets buffed in April too. because it goes +1, +2, +3 for 3, 4, and 5 strength. I believe is what the new wording is. You had a 2-head dodge break tackle Minotaur once. It was interesting. Crystal Hunter had a crazy Rat Ogre like that one time. Oh right, the Corn Gores are only they're only 3 strength. Not getting buffed. The big die cage diver is good, but you do need to get him the secondary dodge. So you can actually have a reroll on it. The top 100s we got now. Still just 3 pages. Ooh, a full 3 pages though. If we win a game with our Chaos Dwarves, we can get up to the 4th page. I think a big part of the problem is the problem. Well, let me explain. But the fact that it takes 20 to 30 minutes to get a game, and you might not even get a game after that, like, that discourages people from even trying to play. So a lot of people, if they want to play Blood Bowl, they have to make a new team. Maybe they do another sprint or something. But a lot of other people are going to go play a different game. The point being, you can't just be like, oh, you got to Masters too early, which is what a lot of people said at the beginning of the season when I was complaining about this iteration of the matchmaker. Like, oh, you're just too far ahead. Well, I'm not too far ahead anymore. And every time somebody gets to the front of the pack, they have this bad experience and they don't stay there. They leave. So we never get a critical mass of people actually spinning at the high end of the bell curve. Where, funnily enough, if you let the matchmaker have wider parameters, actually pare you down a little bit, then there'd be more people playing at, like, the top half of Diamond and above. And then you would get better matchmaking. By allowing worse matchmaking, you'd end up with better matchmaking. So you wouldn't be an outlier anymore. Yeah, your corn team is sweet. Nice theming on it. The move up corn. True gamers play Blitz Bowl. Doesn't help that an already small community split between the ladder and the arena and player ran leagues. I don't think the player ran leagues is a problem. Those tend to be like a game a week or whatever. And then the communities that have their own spin ladders, like Strippin', you know, they're actively wanting to play with themselves and their viewers. So it's not like they would be on the ladder instead. And I think the arena offers a much different play experience, so I don't think it's like dividing 100 players amongst the two. I think when you introduced arena, you got like 180 players amongst the two. So yeah, it's a little bit less on the ladder for sure, but the people that aren't on the ladder now and are playing arena instead are mostly additional players, I think. Also, there's 4 arena games going right And arena's low team value. Like, people drawn to arena are not drawn to the top of the ladder. They might be happy to play a sprint. But there's almost more people in the community event than the arena. Okay, there's nobody currently in the community event. Zero community games, 4 arena games. And full 5 pages, so 45 ladder game. So 10% of the play is in the arena. Did introducing the arena increase the player base by 10%? Probably. The splitting the community thing actually applies to the ladder itself. It goes back to what I was saying about just like if you let teams like mine actually play a game within 5 minutes. With these 3 teams spinning. We've got a bit of a range of team values. We've got a range of SRs, kind of. We're all within about 100. 1,500 plus. So like if we've got games with these teams within 10 minutes, it would grow. The amount of people playing in this band would grow. But when it's over 10 minutes, over 20 minutes, over 40 minutes sometimes, like this band of the bracket shrinks. There's less people will put up with that and keep playing. SR Locks makes the ladder basically several smaller. Yeah. Several small pools, yeah. Yep, I don't know how you fix that with a small community. I think you just need to let mismatches happen, and then maybe you need like protections from the worst feel bads of an elo system. Like most games hide the elo, right? Like you use elo for matchmaking, but you don't show it. Because elo's awful. Because if my Amazon's got a game against a 1750 team, and then we beat them for 10 SR, or we lose to them for negative 50, like that doesn't feel particularly good for me. But it would be fine if my matchmaker was changing by that amount without it showing me. Games like Magic Arena and Hearthstone, they do tend to expose the elo once you're in the legend tier, though. So you get a rank. Like they still won't show you the number, but they'll show you your overall rank. So I would still be shown that I'm 9th, but it wouldn't show me 2033. And then when I win a game, I would climb probably up to 6th. But it would show me the amount of numbers. I would just win in 9th and go to 6th, and that would feel fine. Or I would lose in 9th and go down, probably down to like 30. I'd probably get kicked out of Legend. But you would stay in Legend, there would just be more. I'd probably be in like 50th or something if I lost a game, so it would feel bad. You're still creeping and stuff. But it would let you do mismatches a little more. Like Hearthstone wouldn't make you wait 30 minutes for a game. Just because you're the number 1 on the ladder. You got a clip of your first non-throw teammate 1 turn? Yeah, feel free to share, Fiona. Hey, Force. Yep, I'm late today. I turned my alarm off. I think I might have a touch of COVID, so sleep is important for healing. No clip? How do I see it? I guess in-game replay, if you... If that might be what you meant. Tell us which game to watch. Maybe that's what we could do while we're spinning. We could spectate. You on my friends list? Are we not friends? A lot of friends. More likely the search doesn't work. Oh, never mind. We found a game. Lizards. Chaos against lizards. It's a mismatch. We're 460 ahead. I'm glad Zug doesn't exist anymore. Not Zug, sorry. I don't even remember his name. Morgenthorg. Zug is the new Morgenthorg. Alright. Chaos against lizards. That wasn't too bad of a wait. Yesterday was worse. Yesterday was worse. The thing about that, the randomness of the wait is actually a problem. There's a principle in computer science where if you need to make your user wait for a random amount of time, and the example I was taught was like on the order of seconds. So like if your program will take between 0.1 and 7 seconds to do a task, it is a less frustrating program if you make it always take 7 seconds. Which is bonkers, right? Like, why wouldn't you want like the short wait sometimes? But when you do get the longer wait, it is way more frustrating. Where if it's always the same wait, it feels, you get used to it. It's just the way it is. Which is to say, the randomness of sometimes you get a 10-minute game and sometimes you give up after 20 minutes. Actually makes it feel worse. Let's give him priority. He's got a lot to spend. Oh, is this the rematch? Did we play them yesterday? No, I think the one we played yesterday had good skinks. This looks more like my lizards. They're 10 games in against our 36. Can't be thrilled with that. But like I said, oh, they bought a Zug. It showed up here. You need to let this match happen so that more people actually play at the higher end. And yeah, it sucks to be on the bad end of this kind of mismatch, especially when they banned the stars. If he was Morgenthorging us, he wouldn't even be behind, I don't think. Morgenthorg crushes the low armor chaos players. Oh, you lost a Flamesmith to Dalian's Necro? Rough. And armor busted your plus armor. Oof. Oh, you brain farted how many turns were left? I've been there. That sucks too. Alright, what did it end up taking? I was reading chat. No wizard. So a second star. Grumbadal. So Grumbadal hands out block, or hands out Mighty Blow, I mean. Once per turn. Somebody next to him gains Break Tackle, Dauntless, Mighty Blow, or Sure Feet. He hands out Mighty Blow. He's good for... It's a star player that actually levels your team instead of stealing all the SPP. We have a temp-heavy game here. 2-player bench, though. Yeah, I guess we'll leave the Ironheart skin up. They're lizards. I don't think there's a reason to put a warrior. Probably means there's not a reason to stay forward. Blob. 2 tackles, so we'll hide the claw. Tackles up. We're down a warrior this game. Do we want dirty? Making a hit? I think we probably do. Can't foul from the bench. He's going to take a hit to be useful. You have a strength 3 blood skink? Holy crap. That's an expensive skink. Oh, the bot is spamming the new sponsor I set up this morning. Set up. I have not set it fully up. I'll get it ready for tomorrow. But you can get a head start by clicking that link. My homework for after the stream is to do all the graphics and stuff for it. Guess I need to turn the hashtag ad stuff. YouTube. I didn't intend to show it, but the bot spam got activated when I clicked accept, I guess. I wasn't planning to run one of these sponsorships like outside of the gameathon, but oh, that's a cool interface. You get Mighty Blow. Yeah, this one popped up, but it was especially good. It's a sci-fi game, bit of a spacefaring type of game. Level up your mothership. And if you do all the free-to-play stuff, it's like gifting, I think... I did the quick math, it's like gifting over 30 subs. And then I think if you just play for like an hour or two, it's probably like gifting 5 subs. It seemed worth running. But I gotta come up with a title. Some incentives. Did more get nerfed back to +1 Mighty Blow? Oh yeah, they got rid of the +2 for both Mighty Blow and Dirty Player, right? They don't exist anywhere anymore. Dirty Player survived. Nice. We could claw Grom? We could claw Zug. We're not going to end up with a foul. The straight line makes the foul. Like, I'd have to hit one of the 2 wing guys and then foul it, which... Meh. Why is he on the ground? Wait, what did I miss? The ref got him. Thank you, ref. I'm tempted to go for a Grom because I kind of want to just stand this and get guard smushed in here. Well, if I want to guard there, like if I put a guy here and not here, he just has this hit. So if I'm putting a guy here, then we do want to hit. Yeah, we'll mush in that. All my warriors here. Goes to bush. Doug is strong enough to get the party started here, I think, too. Yeah, insufficient basing here. I could have put these two here and here. These didn't need to be guard, I guess. Yeah, more guard here, and then the rookies over here. Giving away way more hits than we're getting, which is not good. You did a bad job basing when they just punched. With Mighty Blow. No, we gained a hit back, though. We got lucky. That was not skill, that was luck. He hasn't blitzed yet. Unrelated blitz. Lord Borak with a bribe was nuts. Plus 2 dirty players strong. Because you can get through the armor with the assists. Dodged away. Sorry, we can claw the Crocs this time. Which sets him up a lot worse for revenge attacking. To get more in here. Learn my lesson. I'm evolving. Can I guard lock Zug? We triple guard. He's only 1 dying. Making your opponent throw 1 die hits is not great, though. As we've discussed before. I'm going to stay disengaged there. Just a push. There's a pal, though. That random hit I earned, but my bad basic last time. By following up here... It does kind of force the blitz to be onto this guy, which means a goat's not getting blitzed, so sure. It's not likely to go wrong for them. Not likely to give us the ball. I guess he has this hit too. There's -2, but there's +3. He's still just gonna blitz there. You guys get hits anyway. There's a hit on the claw. So far, I'm not happy with. We're getting lucky though. Like, I've given him so many more hits than he's given me, but he's not breaking our armor. It's not for a lack of mighty blow either. I don't know which turn spacing was worse. This turn or last turn. It's really hard to use this much guard to get the advantage over lizards. They're just too strong. Especially with 2 strength 5s. Well, Ironheart Skin turns off his mighty blow. We gained 1 hit. As is tradition. We could claw. I guess we're going to hit both of the big guys. Would I rather claw Zug or... I think I'd rather go for the Crocs. If we knock Zug down, he can't blitz. He's very slow. We're getting in there this time, though. This is the apply the guard turn. If I follow up here, he gets a trivial mighty blow onto the claw. And I was thinking the benefit was we keep the guard just standing back there, but he does the mighty blow hit before standing. So the guard gets onto the line anyway. This guy following up though. We keep Zug from getting back in. Yeah, I'll follow him up. Stick the dirty player in the gap. Nice. First removal. Negative assist on that guy unless he puts something here. Rocks blitz immediately. Yep, they clumped in too much this turn. That was the difference. Like, these guys clumping in let me get the straight guard line. They're still gonna get hits, though. When they were more spread out, though, I think the best I could have hoped for was, like, making him throw a 1-die hit to unlock a 2-die hit on both sides. For now, he uses the blitz to win one angle, but now these 4 are fucked. They don't know how to dodge. 5+ dodges. Both my tackles on that side. They did get double stun. What skill did he hand out? We didn't hand any out. I push. One die. Oh, it's not a one. Yeah, this guy I think it's a one. Mighty blow. Push. Tackle even farther away. Still, he'll become a safety here. One die skull from Grom. Stuns himself. The stuns for us too, though. 30 player gets screwed. Stand this, blitz this. Or come around, blitz a skink is always good. Could spend the guard to get this hit, but that doesn't seem worthwhile. I think we just let the gaming temp take that hit. We'll put him all the way back here, so it's tough for one of those two to mark him. We might end up driving him back. We want greed? 3 rerolls. 4 turns after this. I think I'm fine with pinning him, actually. That might draw the blitz into this guy instead of into the backfield. There's a small chance of getting surfed, I think. I think we have to spend this one loose guy. Anti-surf. What is their surf? Punch this, blitz that to there, and then surf that. So I need to keep that guy from getting to that square. If I go here, though, it's just punch this, punch this, punch this. And he could set the surf up. The ball just stays where it is in a pretty good spot. There might not be a good way to stop the surf. Actually, the push angles are in my favor. Maybe the guard ends up still being relevant. That dodged. There, now we're not getting served. Ooh, my phone's hungry. Burp, 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 burp. Charger. I can line it up right. Blue. Should just stand up. The charger's on the back of my desk. Trying to reach behind my monitor to get to the charging pad. Alright, not surfed. Not armor broken either. Sure feet. Rumpedal works from the ground? Fancy. From stunned from the ground. If you're on vacation, congrats. Enjoy. Might finally be a chance to get a foul with the dirty player. We claw this. Put those two up, claw this. We can chain the Crocs away. Stick another guard in there, maybe. I don't know. That formation does get surfed fairly often. We could set up this box, splits this. Chain our Fowler out to stomp on it. We're not stomping on a great player that way, though. Have to run tackle backwards or claw backwards to get his hit. Chaining my guy out is a non-claw hit, so maybe claw goes there. Oh, claw's the only one that could build that, though. Huh. Alright, I guess we'll claw the Mighty Blow. Do plan A. I don't know if I want the other guy in there. I don't think I do. The warrior in there? I'll get the warrior in there. See what this does and then decide where this guy goes. Just a push. Yeah, that's not great. Let's stick with the plan of get the Crocs the heck out of there. Steals a movement from that guy. Dirty player's just swinging. There's a lot of guard. Going here does get surfed by these two punches, which, when we're talking about surfs, one dies and stuff are still pretty good. But I guess this punch maybe fixes that. No, they could blitz. I'm spending too much time on this. I'll just leave them there. It's hard to jam up the sideline. That is a nice POW. We don't get hit by the Mighty Blow. It's a little dense, but it's breezy. I'm going to dodge this guy. I don't mind tying that one up, but I don't want to... I didn't want to get pinned. Then up to 4+. We ended up failing that anyway. This guy does give him this hit. We don't love. You'd have let him take another hit? Yeah. It is unskilled guy that was tying up that one. And it lets him deal with this tackle. Okay, blitz used there. steps back in, gets a 2-die. We might be the one with the surf sensibilities now. What a 9. He had a reroll left. Not anymore. That was the last reroll. Did fix it. Yep. You were right, Byron. He should not have dodged. Yeah, he even needed the mighty blow for the KO. Would have just been the rookie stunned. That is a massive retreat. Can they even score? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 away. He's 4 go for it's to score. A duel here. A 1-die duel. I don't think we're surfing. Claw Blitz. Guard there, Claw Blitz. Maybe get the Crocs hit. I could put both of these up. Scoring threat? I'll tie him up. We'll go here as a scoring threat. This is the punch on the Saurus. Definitely want one of them. Let's try not to spend time bank. The other one in still gets me that hit with it both down here. No, I think we'll be brave. Get in there. Let's go away, skulls. Lots of rerolls. We gotta jam all the guard in here. We need to use the guard. It's an armor break. Mighty blow delivers. The 11 delivers. Just a stun. Keeps getting mighty blow versus my claw. Finally got an armor break, just a stun though. I have left the middle open. Bringing this guy in here might have been a mistake. It didn't stop him from getting to hit the claw anyway. Need all 4 go for it, so he's got to jam 2 right now. Nope, he's happy with a 0-0 drive. Mighty blow. But it's holding the road even in the mismatch. The star, like, inducements do make up for a large part of the team value differences. We get this hit, and we do get a guy to go play with the skinks. We could even blitz here, so the warriors back up that way too. They don't even have a source miracle. They could try. I've given them a lot of hits. Betting my team will explode is probably a smart bet. Might actually get a foul this turn. No assists, though. Unless we use this guy. Come back and blitz. Even then, the foul sucks. We're not blitzing that guy. We'll pressure the ball. Tag that so that can't catch up to my two that are pressuring. He's got this guy loose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, go. Okay, we don't have to cover the entire sideline. Oh, one guy gets an injury for us. Nice. Sweet. Nice spot for our first injury. We KO'd Zug earlier. First SPP gained on the one die hit. Thought about dodging him. Glad I didn't. Where's he going to hide the skink? Right, the corner is probably fine. It's an easy surf, which might get him injured, but... we're going to have to dodge with him if we need him. But if, yeah, if you get the other dodge, skink there and there, we've been in good shape. Surf with this one, score on that one. I'm assuming this thing here. Granted mighty blow. Miss next game. His second removal. We have a 2-player bench though. Thick bench. Maybe if I get rid of the bench, we would get games quicker. 120 less team value. Rock stays down. Potential for a foul, but potential for a touchdown. We still have 2 rerolls to try to yoink this too. I don't know if that leaves room for the foul. We don't have sneaky git. Smashy. Oop. Reroll. Yep. All right. Do we want it out of bounds? We want to inbounds. All three of these are easy. This one is possible, and this one is rough. We have 3 good and 1 okay. Or if I push them here, we have 2 good and 3 okay. It just depends what the hell the crowd does. Well, the out of bounds ball is, yeah, if it could, yeah, okay, we don't want it. It doesn't need very much length to make that angle bad. That angle's always bad. This angle is always good, but mostly always good. We got the reasonable one. Does the reasonable one make me want to foul the Crocs? The bad one, I would foul the Crocs for sure. Hell of a foul. What are the odds here? If it's less than 43, I'm gonna foul. 15. It's a lot less than 43. That doesn't count the reroll. The Crocs is kind of important. His only guard and a 5 strength. We got the badly hurt. Did we get caught though? Yep. Right. So we don't get our touchdown attempt. We lose like 30% of a touchdown. Oh, the aggro apothecary, so we don't even get the payoff. The argue worked though, we keep our player, but it does end the turn. Maybe Punchosaurus. Oh, we blitzed the skink, so it's the skink. Oh, punch the guy that was marking me. Oh yeah. The foul is way more likely to get a removal than a mighty blow hit into a high armor. Which is why I chose to do that instead of the touchdown. I don't think I would ever punch instead of the touchdown. The attempt at a touchdown. 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus. With 1 reroll. Yeah, Zug didn't come back. The Croxagore did, but the Zug didn't. Grom on the line. Ball him. Still overbenched. Ball on Himnock. Happy to foul any of these. Blitzing the Crocs, it takes larger commitment. Double go for it to hit a skink. They're set up pretty far back. I don't want the double go for it to hit a skink. Kick, not a free ball. Stays in bounds. Mm-hmm. Claw fails. Just blitz this guy then. Third time's a charm. Guess I'll follow up to make the foul better. There's no more retries. I guess following up is better because we might remove him. I was thinking to go foul the block one. Yeah, we did remove them. We might have needed to leave this square open, but it worked out. Tacklers in the back was a mistake. I had to bring one of them forward for the hit. Double KO. That's pretty big, actually. So I'll take a skink. Let's keep this guy out of range of sources. Discourage the skink advancement. Backwards. Can we pick up a ball? Yes, with a reroll we can. No need to go forward and let the skinks face us. Don't see us needing that one movement. Hot foul at a dwarf. What kind of ref? Ah! It's a very susceptible to argument ref. 2 successful argues. Snake eyes. Look at me giving away extra hits again. Trying to occupy a skink. We occupied him, KO, I guess. Fancy pantsy chain push. As we tank that one, there's no one left to foul me. Break tackle. Oh, still rolled a 1. Claw the Crocs. Just need me to stand this, which I probably want to do anyway. Get foul. We can claw this one with a retry. Gird all over here. Guess it might have been better to stay more disengaged and just foul again. Do need the retry. Do I have a movement left? I don't think I do. Would have been nice to be there, but I was right. We were out. I do have a 2 assist foul on this. Should be fine from the skink over here. Skink assault. Getting rid of the chain push. Nice. We do, and not caught. He's not even going to try to catch me now. Rox gets the tackler. All the skinks are loose. Can blitz with a dwarf. Sure. Skink's gonna blitz? Oh, the skinks are blitzing the other tackle. Rolling some go for it's to do it. Not free movement. They save the reroll. Ball to here. Blitz a skink. Might need to blitz into this mess anyway. We're only one assist away from that. And him blitz here. Those two finish the cage. We get that hit and then we can get... This guy's still gonna get hit by those two. Oops. Grabbed the wrong guy. Stupid COVID. You can blame all my derps on COVID now. That was a fairly bad derp. Fairly bad, but I guess it didn't really matter. Doesn't matter if you don't use your claw when you only push them. Step on a skink. I guess we're not stepping on the dwarf. Facing doesn't particularly help up here. No more gifted mighty blow. Alright. Took us a while to do our first foul. Not till turn 8. We fouled every turn since then. 6 left. Yeah, that's why we've gotten a foul every turn since then. Once you actually start to get an advantage. You have pieces to spare for things like fouling. Turn to foul. Cannonball! Stunned and not caught. This does get rid of one of the free guard for that assist. Claw this guy and run up field is there, but I think we can do better. We could maybe set a cage up here. 2 assists for this hit. Being able to cage with some of the ones doing the battling certainly does free up the claw to do some random goodness for us. Let's take 2 assists to get that guy's natural hit, though. figure out where the ball goes. Should probably figure out where the ball goes now, but yeah, here we are. Whoosh. Didn't have the movement to get that angle and still help here. Ball can maybe just stand there. Foul this turn. This blitz gets Crocs on the ball. That's not great. I'll remove it. I don't know if we needed that back corner. Like, this guy could have run in and red dyed me. But it's not hard to cage dive and red dye me. Hey, purple chest. Good afternoon. It is afternoon for me. 12:41. Yeah, clawing this guy was a pretty big use of resources. 4 turns left. We do got to get moving soon. They're using half of the resources to get that push, though. They did not do the Crocs on the ball. They didn't do anything on the ball. Okay, let's get up the middle. We need to get moving here. I'm feeling a sense of urgency. We can get all the way to the logo. And we can get these 2 up front. Go after a skink. This guy, probably. I guess we could have had the cage a little bit farther back and gotten a better. This hit still leaves it pretty. And it's a 3 die. But we don't have block advantage here. We didn't need it. Gonna follow up, makes the foul one worse, but it gets that guy down to a 1 die. Only 2 assists here. 2's enough. Badly hurt. Can't aggro apothecary that one. We got caught again. Yeah. All right. 6 fouls is the limit from this ref. We've gone over the limit with 6. Yeah, that's kind of true, Purple Chest. There's the player base is just going to be reducing as we get closer and closer to April. Having a pending rules update will make a lot of people spend their free time elsewhere and come back to Blood Bowl when we're actually updated. It's lack of consistency. If he isn't calling fouls, why start now? He caught us twice. We argued twice. But then we got away with 3. He is kind of all over the place. Easily manipulated. We want a handoff? No, I guess we do want to level Mimlock. We can actually build a ball carrier. I'm gonna leave the cage up here in case he changes his mind. Hopefully he just keeps retreating. He doesn't have that many to retreat with, I suppose. 4 left. Another KO. 3 left. Oh, that follow-up was a little bad. We lost our warrior. The warrior isn't basing anymore. There's still plenty of goats, though. Opponent's probably just happy the carnage is almost over and he didn't lose anything. Badly hurt, badly hurt, badly hurt, badly hurt. KO, 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 KO. What is this illegal maneuver? Guess I should have fouled him, jeez. Old 6+ attack. Oh, that one's move busted. Shoot. I wanted to go for the retryable angle. Fooled me once, shame on you. Second time, I'm stomping you. No result. Not even a stun, he gets to 6+ me again. Oh, I guess he doesn't want to press his luck. We got 1-0. They don't have a whole lot of players to one turn with, but they have a whole lot of KOs. I got my KO back. No, they got most of theirs. They didn't get Zug. He still says once per game, so I'm glad he didn't rejoin. Run away! Okay. Ironheart skin up front. Yeah. Whoever's up there is probably getting fouled, so. Move busted tackler would be the other choice, but it could add to his collection. Oh, do I care about the one turn? I guess I should care about the one turn. Do I care about it enough to give him a good blitz? No, but I will spread these guys. Spreading out might actually make the foul worse. It gives them infinite push retries, though. Bring back Claw Palm. That's what the community needs and wants. Pump wagon pile driver is meta. I like this meta. Snotlings and goblins can get 6 bribes now. What team is next season? We're getting 2 teams next season. April's a big patch. We're catching up to the tabletop rules that just came out at the end of last year. And we're getting both Khemri and Bretonnians, which are distinct from Imperial nobility. We're getting proper Bretonnians. And Khemri. It's a double team season. The new Khemri are very good. They look pretty good. The new rule that lets you pick the ball up on a 2+ with anybody at the cost of not moving anymore afterwards is very Khemri favored rule. Are they both free? I presumably they'll be at the end of the battle pass, just like always. I mean, this is their chance to change systems up. They might change systems up, but they haven't said anything about changing the battle pass. We had some fun Bretonnian runs back in Blood Bowl 2. We did have some deep runs with them. Oops, I wasted a minute kicking. Didn't realize it had pass priority. Bretonnians are a lot different than they were in Blood Bowl 2. They're closer to Brett's than what we have from Nobility, I think. Go Fish's ref was our kickoff event. Got stunned. It opened a hole. I happen to have tackle on either side of the hole. They're not 1-turning anyway. They're 3 dying. Not enough dice. The skink gets a pow. Pass farm or foul? Pass farm. Good guy opponent. Yeah, when they gave up on their own touchdown, that was a strange decision. It did not help them win the game. They were playing scared from the huge mismatch in team value. Plus 26. We're climbing. VP to the claw. Throw some tackle on the claw. They actually level. They all blocked us 56-37. Yeah, I was not happy with how I played that. I gave them so many hits. We got lucky on the armor breaks. Ooh, we leveled Force Unlocked. We leveled the new guy. Not bad. Couple levels. 26% armor break. A lot of Mighty Blow, too. We broke 43%. They failed one of their 2 rushes. That was rerolled, though. I did 2 dodges, one of them failed. They did a bunch of dodges. They were not always skinks. It's 6 dodges. They were heavy on pushes. We were heavy on pows. Mm-hmm. Doom Diver got buffed to the Goblin team? Sweet. Mm-hmm. Goblins are your most played teams. You're pretty excited for the buffs. Yeah, the trolls lose loner altogether, right? That's a huge buff. Yeah, Sneaky gets back to Blibble 2 days. But it doesn't cost you double. Like it's in the devious tree, right? So that is nice. Oops. Okay, so this is a 2-player bench, which did kind of work out for us there. We're at 1.8 million. We're never going to find a game. I don't really want to start a ball carrier because it's like, I don't have the team value to put into it anyway. I think we just take guard. Try not to level him again. I guess I could give him block. And these are ball carrier with block. We did level here. We get our first warrior into the luxury picks. No, we already have an Ironheart skin. Maybe we actually just want another Ironheart skin. Not third tackler, second claw. We're getting close to second claw here, I suppose. Skin for the warrior. We're at the point where we have to put good stuff on the line of scrimmage, too. Way happier putting an Ironheart skid up there than one of these other level 4s. Is there a max team value? Yeah, 1.9. We're really close to it. We just drop the bench when that time comes. Actually, it's if I level, we are over the cap. We have to fire this one to put a skill here. We could leave them both rookies. Like, I don't know if I want a skill on the bench. This leveling Mimnock up is a skill on the bench. Give him kick. We could random general and get kick. I guess if we're firing, we should random, but I'm also thinking of not even leveling, so... Random guard. God damn it. Now we're over the limit. So it won't let us spin. I guess I have to get rid of the expensive mistakes first. Let's see what it tells. What error do we get? This team's team value is too high. The maximum team value allowed in this competition is 1.9 million, including journeyman. We could fire the dirty player? Randoming the guard was kind of silly, because like, now what? Congrats me. I should have just done nothing and played with the 2 unskilled guys. I was thinking about putting guard here, but like we would have 1 SPP. We should still just do that. I just have to fire the random guard, I think. Should have randomed agility on this guy. Try to get sneaky kit. We still could. I don't know. It's still 20k skill. All right, sure feet. At least that makes the decision easy. Sorry, Mimnock. Random agility was a good call, though. I've got the blank spot there. remember the troll, but it does throw off all of my formations. Poor troll. There, the saved formations are salvaged. Soon we're just gonna have to fire somebody. It's like a mini redraft. I don't like the team value cap. I do feel like what does it really accomplish? Like, this is a pretty efficiently built team. You could argue that like a 200 game Nurgle that's at 3 million up against this team is worse. Like, they have a bunch of, they probably have a bunch of injuries accumulated. They have a bunch of like plus strengths. They have 6 rerolls. Like, I don't know if you can efficiently make a 3 million team value team. So when they threw a cap in, it just made people stop having 8 rerolls and giant benches. And then on top of that, like, you don't really get that high because like your players die. Like, me saying that team probably has a whole bunch of injuries, like, you probably fire the guy with 2 move busts. Like, maybe you keep 1 move bust, but... And then, like, natural deaths happen, too, on top of just having to fire them. We never did play uncapped with Ironheart skin, though. That's true. Ironheart skin might keep you from taking the regular amount of attrition. And back when we were uncapped was when people would do the Apothecary Concede. That seems to have gone away. That might be because I'm playing at the top of the ladder more than I did 3 years ago. Like, I'm a lot better at Blood Bowl now than I was when Blood Bowl 3 first came out. It's like, you can't really be conceding games to keep your team alive and be high diamond. Are spinning. Let's do a quick ad break. Get our pre-roll immunity back. By running an ad here, it means nobody has to watch an ad for the next hour. So thank you for your patience, and we will be back before you know it. Yeah, I'll have a piece. Redraft flows going. The only redraft I would welcome on the ladder would be a time-based one, not games played. Like if everybody did a redraft every month, I could get behind that. It's almost like a mini new season. We'll give you a chance to heal your players, put everyone back down to a baseline. I could get behind a monthly or some sort of time-based redraft. Hey, you eggs. Took us about 10 minutes to get the first game. At the 9-minute mark now. So after getting rid of the second bench player, we have 1.5 to grow into. Gaming Dad's just on a miss next game, so I guess we get to do another random. But yeah, I guess that was only awkward because we had SPP on both of those guys. I don't mind going down to benchless. And there's room for a lot more Ironheart skins and plus armors. The cap won't be a problem for an 11-player team, I think. Because I've ignored the ball carrier. Think. Eggs, 5 bits. Thank you, eggs. Brink. You look wizard over star players. He was just gonna let you down, but you get to choose when you want to feel sad. The wizard just not getting used is actually kind of strong, making them build weird cages. Committing more to like a wide cage rather than just getting into the blob. This team can never get a wizard. How's our other teams looking here? Amazon's at 1.5. Chaos Dwarves 1.5. The Amazons had the Line Woman crew get reset. We've had a lot of leveled up Linos that they die a lot. Currently only have 2 leveled up ones now. One of them over leveled. We did take that frenzy. That might be handy. It's not a very well built team either. Like having 2 stat freaks isn't great. I was trying to build the natural 1-turner and then I rolled agility. If either of them ever die, at least the other one is there to be a ball carrier. And they do make a dynamic duo of scoring from like 26 squares away. Yeah, Necro's a nice team. A nice spread. Amazon's the same way. You have like 2 agility access players, 2 strength access players. So you do get like some guard and some blood, sure feet type stuff, but you can't spam it. Is it new team time? We might new team soon. Not today, I don't think. But I've got a new sponsor lined up for Stream Elements. And I'm going to do some sort of incentive to get on the new team, I think, for people who play that. Foundations, Galactic Frontier. Yeah, humans are that way too. A lot of teams have the kind of couple strength access, couple agility access formula. Elves don't get the strength access ones. And if you have a bunch of 4 strengths, you don't tend to get the agility access ones. Although Necro does. That does seem to be one of the formulas for them making a team, is like 2 blitzers with strength access, 2 catchers with agility access. I guess humans get 4 of each. Used to, anyway. Like Skaven followed that formula too. Blizzards used to play by the beat of their own drum. Then Black Orcs copied them. Brr, brr, brr. 14 minutes. So we've waited longer than that last one. So like the game is willing to give us a pretty big mismatch at this point. We just need someone else to have waited 10 minutes. 5 minutes or whatever it takes. Is that a new star player, Skrorg? Do we know how long it takes for the parameters to broaden out? No, and they change it too. I think they tweak it, so. I don't know if anyone's figured it out, but then it changes all the time anyway, so it's not really worth taking notes and trying to guess. I'd rather have a big SR difference than a big team value difference. But the system clearly doesn't, because they could have put my Amazons or my Chorfs against that lizard team. What was their SR actually? $1844? Where my chaos were like 80 behind my chaos dwarves. It seems to care a lot about SR. It gave us the 400,000 team value difference. Where my Chorfs could have played them, or my Amazons. So there's some sort of wall even with the SR, I bet. Where Yeah, he got 400,000 here. So what was his team value? 1.4? So yeah, it would have been like a wizard apart if he fought one of my other teams. But we were like 60 SR ahead on the shorts and 110. You think the maxes are 250 SR, 500 team value? Were we farther than the 250 SR? We weren't farther than the 250 SR. It just, yeah, it seems to care more about SR. It's not like one SR matches 1k team value. No, I've never played any tabletop, no. Yeah, we might make a new team for tomorrow. Why haven't I played tabletop? I don't know. Yeah, it just doesn't really exist around here. What would it take to get me to play tabletop? Oh, I have no idea. I don't really have interest in it. $500 subs, a car, and a plane. A free trip would probably be pretty close. But I don't even have my passport right now. Not that that's that hard to get. I could see my first tabletop experience being flying to Europe for something, though. Ever played tabletop? Yeah, I've played games. I've played a ton of Magic. I'm not a stranger to traveling to play a big gaming event. If I'm getting on a plane, I might as well go to Europe. No, I live in the middle of nowhere. There's no local clubs. There's not a lot of population here for niche things to flourish. If me going to play a tournament with Runbad would be about a 16-hour drive. Like, we're both Canadians, but we don't live anywhere near each other. Yeah, I'm from New Brunswick. So, not Eastern, farther east than Eastern. Atlantic time zone. No, I've never painted, no. Canada's so small. Used to live in Alaska. People were like, I'll just drive to you. 11-hour drive within Alaska. A Toronto flight only takes about an hour. But Toronto is shorter, but it's definitely quicker to fly to Europe than the West Coast. How many tabs of games do we have? 7. There's people trying to play. There's somebody at 1.5. Why didn't we play against this guy? Because he's in silver. He's in gold. And only 8 games played. That's a lot of team value for 8 games played. Oh, I guess this one's the... This platinum one is the 17 games played. There's 5 rerolls on one of the teams. That might be the... Maybe the 1.5 is the undead. Let's do a quick ad break, get back to an hour of immunity. Back before you know it. War. You thinking about making a halfling account? You just play flings on it. Nice. Getting close to half an hour. I'm even spinning 3 teams. The problem is they're all high SR. But the real problem isn't that we need somebody within 250 SR to spin. So like that would be what, like a 1.7. A medium platinum team would be fine. The problem is we need only 1 medium platinum team to spin. Because if he finds a game within 10 minutes, he'll never have his parameters grow enough to actually play against us. We need one opponent at like 1820 to queue up. And then we need them to wait the 7 minutes or whatever it has to be. If somebody else queues up in his range and he gets a game, we're just screwed. What's the new team gonna be? I'm thinking vampires. There's more people living in your borough of London than all of New Brunswick. 1,500 times as densely populated. That's why there's no Blood Bowl community here. There's a dwarf coach that keeps deleting his team before he gets it into gold. He's got an 82% win rate. Nice. We had a hard time against those other lizards. Lizards have the strength to fight back against us. That guy only had one guard, too. Wouldn't take a lot of guard to have the lizards be the ones wrapping us up. Wish there was an easier way to see. Well, there's a minimum skill rating. If we filter this by minimum skill rating 1500, it'll get rid of all the bronze, silver, gold games. And then we can just look for an appropriate team value. Let's see if any games get created that we missed out on. There's no game right now? Did this bug out, or is there literally no game of 1500 and higher on both sides? I'd like to think it bugged out, but maybe it's like Purple Chest said, all of the good players are leaving. Okay, no, it loaded this time. There's 2 pages worth. 2 pages out of 7. Or platinum-ish or better. Both teams have to be above that. This is loading really slow. Why didn't we get to play these guys? We've been waiting half an hour, so if they're in the first half, their game got created while we were spinning. $18.15 against 16. Like, why didn't I get to play against this 70-game vampire team? No, it's not vampires, it's Nurgle. Wait, we did get a game. Maybe it's an even better game. I think it was a Chaos Dwarf Mirror? Did I see that right? Took about a half hour, but we did find a game. If our Chorfs win this, I'm pretty sure we get into Masters. You personally know 4 or 5 decent Blood Bowl coaches who are taking a break until April? Yeah. April will fix everything, hopefully. To be real, I didn't want to play against that Nurgle team. Well, I mean, I have a game now, so I'm happy, but we could have been playing 20 minutes ago against him. And then, like, the game that guy eventually got was a pretty big mismatch, too. He got paired down the other direction. April will be the biggest boom, but we'll be complaining about bugs. Maybe not. We don't know that for sure. There'll probably be like 1 or 2 bugs, and they'll patch them. That's been the pattern lately. Here, he's got a claw mighty blow bowl and a mighty blow tackle bowl. 1 guard there, 5 guard total. Extra mighty blow on a dwarf. Stand firm on a dwarf. A dirty player and a dodge on the hops. Armor up on the dirty player. Bit of sneaky get. It's 270k. That's a lot of K. We have 1 more guard than them. We actually have a bench. The black gobbo? We're taking the black gobbo? I've never seen that before. Thank you, Mrs. Page. I'm guessing it's hot. Okay. I'll leave the pizza up on the staging shelf. You can commit 2 foul actions per turn if 1 is committed by the black gobbo. He's not dirty player, he's just sneaky. Bomber, stab, sneaky. Lodge step. And disturbing presence. Tabletop takes like 15 minutes longer per game in the new rules. Oof. A lot more admin. Yeah, online we're actually getting... Not only does the computer handle all the extra bookkeeping, but the we're getting the shorter game mode too. The 6 turns a half, the 7 player mode. We don't really need Taco Guy. They did end up with the black bow. All back. Want to hide our ball carrier? I probably do want to hide our ball carrier. It's a pretty murdery team. First half is for murdering, not stealing their ball. A pretty good claw hit. One of those with this formation. I think we have to do this. Now they can have a hobgoblin hit. They can still claw this bull. But the defensive keeps them away from the good bull. I think the Black Gobbo's the worst star player. He gets to throw bombs. They banned all the other bombers. But he gets to double foul. It's 225k. He's not cheap. The bombs are pretty bad against the Flamesmiths, too. Like, Flamesmiths are in the back, but on future turns, the bombs are rough. Yeah, there's some pretty stinky star players. Solid defense, all right. But we can We can take the bomb. We screw the line of scrimmage with our defensive? I think so. Go with that. Maybe I need another one here. Let's kill the music. Raw distance. We got the good pitch. Take the claw hit. Nice. We gave him a good claw blitz. They'd have to put 3 guys here to get this hit. But one guy just ran away from that. Yeah, he's 3+, not accurate. Throw his bombs. You're calling that he'll wildly inaccurate a bomb, hit his own guys and concede. We only waited half an hour for this game. That would be fine. You love the armor up dirty player? The best part about this is he had enough SPP for sneaky get and didn't take it. It's 30k cheaper. Fire breathing can get the party started. Oh, he's only got 1 flamesmith. It's missing the game, apparently. Die pow. That was even 2-dying me. The flamesmith opened things up. Flamesmith is good at getting out of these blobs. Oh yeah, he left the stink on the bomb. He rolled a 6 anyway. Knocked us down, not dead. That was a 5+ bomb, I think. -3. Oh, that was a 6+. Nice 6. And then he gets the 1 die here. Instead of 6+ bombing, he could have just 2-died here. At least he already used the dirty player. We don't get stepped on. Claw is stuck on an Ironheart skin. We do this hit, and then we could come through and go after his dirty player. It's got armor up though. I could go after this one and step on it. We could go after this one just so we get all of our guard back in the line. How good's the foul gonna be here? +2? It's not that good. We can go tag that guy. Just a push. Touch. Touch. Oof. KO'd by a banana peel. I was hoping that would force the blitz onto that guy. Comes back and does this blitz. I thought he would blitz here. He doesn't value the rookie. Old. Down to 1 dies. They can 2 die here, I guess. He has another guard too. Foul. Sure love for that dodge to not work. He might double foul. Is my best player by far. $14 SPP from Legend. Iron Art skin would be good right now. No dodge foul. Nice. Black Gobbo fouls, though. AO and not caught. It's going to make things harder. One die, pow. Making your opponent roll 1 die. It's not great. Don't want him in there. It's last action. Set me free, please. Bobo can free the claw. Claw could go after the armor up guy here. No, I don't have any loose guard for that. Just hit this with the claw, probably blitz here. Blitzing hobgoblins is good. We try. Stay back. Stun of our own. Guess we're never foul. It's him for the assist. Just a bush. Guess we'll get back in on the dirty player. Nice. KO the hobgoblin. Ooh, stunned two of the dwarves in the midfield. Nice. Nine versus 10. Deep field basing. It's like we're getting sneaky fouled again. +3, not enough. We can tackle the black goblin here. To this guard. Tempted to leave the dirty player on these two dwarves. But I might be better off leaving a flamesmith on him. Just bring the dirty player. Echo connects. Don't think we follow up. Maybe I do follow up. Get in there. Push into the stand firm. That guy can't score from there. He can potato from there. It's very early, though. They can just go back to the midfield. He didn't stand firm. All he needed was a guard to get a hit on Hobo. He has better plans for that guard. I will stand firm. Get my armor broken. Best counter to Ironheart skin is just 10s. Push bowl. He's using more time bank than me? I've barely touched my time bank. You know, you want to get in there? That's a mighty blow hit on my claw. What the, okay, he's going to do the one die version of the play instead. All right. Get this hit. Got 2 potato hunters. Well, the potato stays back. Tough to get that hit to get him around. I guess it's not that tough. Oh, even better. Push that guy to here. Then punch this. Be sneaky. This guy gets to just egg with a rush. 2 die. You get the POW. All right, go for it. Worked. Push, reroll. Shh. What do we do here? We could 1 die. We could dodge. We could just say go. I could just say go. Claws on 2 Ironheart skin. That's good for us. Retry with the Black Gobbo. Skulls? Ooh. Yeah, that ties both those dwarves up and baits out some skulls. And gets the armor broken. With the reroll. Now they're stunned. Oof. Meanwhile, the ball is still based. Are they battling with the ball? Why'd they push me there? Just so they could dodge? I would say not a well-planned turn, but a very well-rolled turn. Thick Skull for that stun? Nice. Another stun. That one wasn't Thick Skull. It's a dodgy hit on him. Dodging to go for it. Double stun keeps me from getting this hit to free the claw. Oof. I don't think I like the dodge hit. We just don't have recovery. Is there any way we get him? We get the bowl down here? How do we do that? One die blitz? No, the blitz has to be onto him. That blitz. Well, there's no good play. Triple stun at a KO. It made for a good turn. No, the KO's already there. It was just triple stun. Maybe we dodge one die the ball. Hey, Jajuka. I go the game. It's not bad. The wait times have been bad today, though. I guess like one die here, one die here. Is how we get the bull down. This one has to be a POW. It's not a POW. Let's do this. One die here for fun. Not that fun. It's a big payoff if we pow it. Man, it just... I don't know how often I get the feeling that my opponents just can do all the one dice in the world. And then our one die turns just skull all the time. I don't know if this guy's actually had to roll that many one dice, though, to be honest. There was a weird dodge in his last turn to make that escape. They score now, we get 3 turns to respond. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. They're a bit of a slower player. Nobody die while I'm going. Don't die before I leave. Ellie takes it. Okay, saw 1 in 9, ended their turn early. Nice. I've lost all of my complaint equity. I can't complain at all anymore. Unfortunately, they did pretty thoroughly escape here, though. Can I claw this guy ever? We're -1 plus 0. Doesn't feel like we're gonna get that hit. Let's here. Let's here get the bull down and threatening. Set up a 1 die after. Just a push. We do not get down and threatening. I guess we'll just stay there for the 2 die then. Just a push. I'm threatening? Nope, fail my dodge. The end turn button is forbidden. It took a couple turns, but eventually losing this bull didn't get us just in horrible shape. Guy's not a secret weapon, so he does keep the black gobbo after the touchdown. We have 1 reroll to try the 1 turn. We're still at 11 players right now. Do your best to not die, everybody. You know, I was thinking random agility orcs might be fun, but what if we went the other direction? Random strength elves. All Mighty Blow Dark Elves. That feels like the wrong spot to do that. Yeah, we're not going to be able to... We did not force him to score. It's too late now. We're not going to be able to pressure that either. Just be an attrition punch this turn. What's fun about all agility orcs? Amazon orcs. What if Amazons had +2 armor everywhere? That's orcs with dodge. We get this claw hit? One guard gets us that hit. And another one gets... Yeah, I think we can claw that. The bull is our goal here. Pretty far away from clawing the bull now. Nothing worked. The 1 die is no exception. What about second 1 die? Second failure. Alright. They had a pretty clean 8-turn stall. Not even memeing. Maybe quad skulls? Flamesmith? Push the Flamesmith. He's not willing to greed. Standing the dirty player up would have protected from that. Would have got the dirty player blitzed, though. Not done punching. It's hard to hope for skulls. They're so rare. Armor bust. The claw. God damn it. You get to play like one game with him. Try to apothecary. Agility bust. That's a lot better. Now he's just forced to battle. Skulls! Ah! Oh. Only one set of skulls. Right after I said it's hard to root for skulls. We got the first step of punishing the greed, the one in 36, but we didn't get the double one in 36. Opponent with a cheerleader. He's got the halfling cheerleader. No more handing off the ball to that guy. KOs both stayed out. With the agility bust, that means we only have 10 to try the one turn. They're completely unharmed. Off game. Okay, so we have 8 movement, 12, 11, 10. We gotta get up to here. First hit, do-do-do. Second hit. Probably works. I haven't fully planned it. I'm gonna put more guard up front. This was a 3-die. That would have been smart. Ball sails all the way to the end zone. God damn it. No touchback. Guess we still try. Do I have to throw it right now, actually? I can't even throw it right. If there's ever been a don't bother, this is it. Oh, I have to do a go for it, then I can try. I can do it after the first push. Only one tackle zone. Feels more likely to kill a hobgoblin and end up with a touchdown. Be able to go for it. Reroll fixed it. 6 on the pickup. No, 6 on the rush. 2 on the pickup. No one turn for us. Ah, the KOs both failed to return. 0 for 4. Oof. 0 for 5 because he had a KO too. 0 for 5. Lost 5 coin tosses in a row. That's 1 and 2, 1 and 4, 1 and 8, 1 and 16, 1 and 32. No, there's another one. 1 and 64. One of the KOs we didn't care about. Seth, we definitely care. Guess we're fighting for a draw. Try to make sure we get the stink on the bomber. Probably means William Smiths will blitz something here. William Smiths assist and then blitz. Claw's gone too. 2 best players. Still got our ball carrier. He's a pretty good player too. In here so I can do block hits. Ball's right behind the action here. Honk. Nice. I was setting up to foul that, not anymore. These guys are all iron hard. I wonder if basing this guy ever gets me down to surfing. Might get me surfed. Get a little cheeky. See if we can work the long con and actually get that surf. I guess most of the stuff he has over here fast enough to double back. Yeah, it's only 2 turns to get back. You might just 6+ us with the bomber again. How different is this game if that bomber explodes himself instead of getting the 6? Whoosh. Does he have sneaky git? Not sneaky git. Does he have the stunty bonus? Bombardier's chainsaws and swoop. Cancel disadvantage. Okay, he is a bombardier. He does not. The dodge. Push. I don't think we're going to be able to surf that. Certainly not with reasonable dice. I need 2 behind there for the backdrop, which does not seem feasible. I guess I needed to have that guy here. But I didn't want the guard to just stand there. He is throwing another bomb. It's a 1. Gives him a reroll. Gets a 3. Blows up his buddy. Does not end the turn. Guess we just blitz this. Charge forward. Go for the win. We might get our KOs back. I do feel like we could likely outplay this guy. Do we want to blitz this with Mighty Blow? We could blitz this guy and set up a foul on him instead. Ah, let's go for the win. Dollars aren't ballers. Make way for Willie. Failed to make way for Willie. It's the opposite of surfing him. You're pushing him the wrong way. I do still want to go forward here. Problem being, like, wherever I go, these two can claw the bull. And then we'll have to dodge next turn. Like 100%. Oh, maybe not if I go, if I could sideline cage here. Bull there, ball there. That might be fun. We'll try it. My dirty player. Tanked it. Just a stun. Uh-oh. Another armor break. Done. The 2 die to get him next to the ball. surely I'll be able to surf something this coming turn. Whether or not I can surf one of his players, I don't know. I could surf one of my hobgoblins, I bet. Dive, surf me? He is just going to claw the ball like I expected. He could have thrown the bomb into the blob and gotten the surf that way. Hold. That's just tying up 2 players. Nice. Black Gobbo is sidestep. That's a little annoying. We can never get the ball such that it could blitz the Black Goblin. We do need to POW it. Or bonk it. Or is that away? Oh, that's just there. We do that. The surf is on. That would be kind of ignoring the ball. Ball does matter. We could just bring that guy in to die this. Die this? I don't want that. I think we're surfing this bull. And the ball's gonna have to dodge. Maybe the ball doesn't have to dodge. The ball probably. Here the crowdy goes. We still have the blitz. That did not use the blitz. Crowd didn't get the kill. So stalling out is starting to look a little bit more reasonable. I was hoping to get him over there for that hit. The ball is not going to be, let me say, safe. Unless I one die this first. And then get all the way back here. What's better, one die or fire breathe? I guess fire breathe is better. One die lets me step away from this mess. Maybe make surfing the counter surf harder. Just got the one die POW. With the armor break. Smashed knee! Herbs for all the dwarves. Yeah, the one die was better because the pushes are good. And the dodge is good too. But Hobgoblin's coming for me. Now don't stand firm again. The one die was better because their guy missed a game. Oh. Is he going for the counter surf? We've got some negative assists here. Could always play with a stabba. He kept getting cats with the stab too. Nice. Badly hurt. Elbows in if it wants to be. It has to 4+ dodge. Staying this far up was good for me. This dwarf's in the way twice now. I'd rather red dice surf if I was him. Oh, they're just gonna hit a random one. Uh-oh, there's no fire breathing on that bomber. He's gonna bomb us. Incoming! The sneaky stabbas get a lot better in the update. Shadowing gets buffed, and regular hobgoblins get nerfed. The stabba has general access, the regular ones do not have general access. That's too devious. So you need a stabba if you want sure hands on block. I'm sure a lot of people just build a bull centaur ball carrier, though. 3 on the bomb. Wildly inaccurate. Blasts harmlessly in the backfield. Okay, blitzing here lets us get the guard in for that hit. Assist. Sure where we want him. Don't want him in the blob. We'll put him here. Push their claw. Gently aside. If I don't follow up, we're surfable. He just needs to get that hit, and then he can get here and hit me. I'll make him work harder for the surf by going up, I guess. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9 of us left. And 8 of them. Ooh, we're up a player. Surfing that bull certainly helps us stabilize. The bomber just randomly derping the ball or the bomb, but not actually participating in the game. Helps our advantage as well. Small advantage, 1 player up. But we're hobo heavy. My 1 player up is the ball carrier too. It doesn't help us on the battle. The battlefront. He's getting more hits than I am. Can't use the both down. That's a hobgoblin pike. Let's get a retry, though. They still have their blitz, too. There is a gap where they could hit the ball. One down the ball. Should have just stayed here. I was seeing ghosts. I wanted to get off of the second column so the ball wouldn't go out of bounds. Nothing would have hit us if we were there. Even take it? I think you get fouled first. No result. And he goes for the ball. Push one reroll? Serves it. Okay, we might be able to blitz our way up the sideline now. Potato. I probably shouldn't go out of my way to potato, though. Have movement. With movement comes the luxury of time. Be gone, skulls. Third skull. Luckily not a fourth. Blitz that guy. We could blitz that guy and just get the ball over here. It's in comfy. These two are connected, so blitzing him doesn't gain us any field. I guess I'm going to dodge the bull at the end. Take both hits. More hits means more armor breaks. The fastest guy here. 1, 2, 3. I just go here. There's not really a huge advantage to being over there. There is an advantage if he just stays in this fouling blob. Decent. Now where do I go though? I guess we do it. We do a go. We have sure feet. It is basically free movement. Yeah, I guess if I had the ball here, we'd have a lot more forward and lateral movement. He's a rookie. Rookie Hobbo. 8v8 now. a pretty good push for us. There's a stand firm, though. But end up having a bunch of guys stuck on this stand firm. If I do that, a push gets him on the ball. Be bad. But that's the only use this guy's going to have. We're not. And again, this guy is slow, so it's not like he gets meaningfully forward for us. Let's do the mighty version. Reel it. We'll try with the hobo. Second try. Third try needs to work, though. I guess it doesn't need to work. We'd have blitz for fourth try. Okay, he does stand firm. Okay, we got him on the next try anyway. Blitz the dirty player, tag the claw. Potato the ball. Should ball blitz. Plenty enough movement. I just want to go things. Yeah, I would have based the ball there too. Then the bull center would have had to hit him, and we'd be the bull center's doing an important thing right now, tying up his bull. His bull dodging is probably the play. Not every cast dwarf likes to dodge their bulls in this kind of spot, though. The one die there. Did that before two dying here. You probably want to follow up and blitz and tag. This hit does let that guy get in and provide the assist as well. Who's the other rookie? Other badly hurt, though. We'll be back. Blitz and mark. Gets us with the both down. Punished for being a rookie. Stunned for being a rookie. There's not a lot of help available. If this goblin gets his dodge, block my dodge, we're going to be in a pickle. Oh, I guess the goblin freed the dwarf. That is the answer to the problem it created. I can get that guy to here. And we could get him to there. We could do a go for it to there and blitz through here. Like just blitzing here is probably fine. If he goes back, I could just punch him. Goes forward or to the ground, we can dodge. I guess if he goes to here and occupies that square with his body, we're in trouble. The ball carrier could blitz. And then if he sidesteps there, I dodge to here. If he sidesteps to there. No, we put the assist there. Yeah, ball carrier blitz thing. Put that one. And we could do those shenanigans to get that guy. Shenanigans. Flanagan shenanigans. To push. That leaves that guy a lot of movement to be able to come after us next turn as well. Dodge is good. We're actually in scoring range. I guess we just jam it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I need 2 go for it to get out of his range anyway. I guess we tagged him. He didn't like 4+ing before. He might with his back against the wall. We're certainly doing the first go for it. That does make all of this stuff irrelevant. None of that can get... This stuff doesn't matter. It's just these two. The go for it's easier than the dodge away from this guy, which seems to be our pretty close to our best case scenario. That guy failing his dodge would be... That's only a 1. Yeah, that's true. His play is probably stabbing us, right? That breaks armor half the time. I don't love giving him a 2-turn, but I do love actually getting a touchdown. Yeah, if we fail the first go for it, I don't think we do the second one. But we did hold the reroll through both. My KOs both fail again. Oh, one of them came back. There's more this time. We didn't get the good player back. I think we just got the new one back. What's his 2-turn? Gobbo's only 6 movement. We got his dodge guy, so yeah, I don't mind tackle up front. Where do we want the fire breather? We're in here. There. I guess we don't need to cover the edge on the sideline. But I think being in one closer is better because it lets this player build a wall with them. 2 in the back. I'm the only streamer not playing eugenics. I haven't heard of it. You might have ruined things, Si. Now I have to look and see what eugenics is. Eugenics. Well, to start, it's $35.
It took me a while to figure out that the sound was coming out of his butt. You know, I don't know. And
What am I looking at? It's not even a trailer, it's just a bunch of cartoons. Build the ultimate cat army.
What seems to be going on with the little guy?
Yeah, I think my cat's sick. Yeah.
Oops. He was waiting for me for 30 seconds. Cat XCOM Lite. Oh, it's from the Binding of Isaac people. Gotcha. Ooh, a blitz. Hello. You clearly want to come this way. The ball even cooperated. Anti-catch is coming in handy here. Ramming speed, that hobo, and then be pretty annoyingly in front of that hobo. That square's in the way. I could blitz before moving him over. Sure hope this is free movement. Fuck. Sure feet doesn't work during the blitz. No. It was not free movement at all. I don't like that play anymore. It's a 5+ catch. Save me 5+. Oh, that was also the blitz we needed to be able to get a scoring threat up. We could have gone for the win. Fiona, Zanelli. Be disturbing. Get your most disturbing faces on. I'm not convinced my opponent is aware that this ability exists. No scoring threat yet. Wait, the claw actually is a scoring threat. At 9 movement. He died on the line of scrimmage, that's good. Double go for it, scoring threat. Fails the pickup. That was the easy part. Snakes to pick up. Right, they have 2 scoring threats. Step 1 is get fire breathing. Okay. Full Centaur Blitz here. Full Centaur Blitz here. And tag that. I don't like blitzing that one because we create another scoring threat. Here. Another one. We actually get to use our sure feet this time. I don't think I pick it up. Rather level here. Nice. One die pow. Tank a hit there. Maybe he's useful for whatever the hell the touchdown plan is. 5+ catch. Wow, that's rude. Used attacks my best player. Completely ignoring the ability to win this game. Now he has to pick the ball up in a tackle zone. Bonk. Lost 3 on the draw. We did take we get an agility bust on a dwarf. A minor injury, but an injury nonetheless. Ties are what they call the gentleman's victory. I hate them. I guess I'm no gentleman. They blocked us 67-52. I've been giving a lot of blocks away today. I think that's COVID me. Ooh, we leveled Vienna. What are we gonna do on Vienna here? Psy Red Eye, you're the ball carrier here. Gauge 7. Picking up the well-deserved MVP. Armor break, about the same. 31, 35. My rushes were awful. 64% is 100%. My dodges were better, though. But little dodges were rolled. Okay, agility bust here, kind of whatever. Second tackle or second claw on Vienna? We do it on Psy. I guess we're waiting for 32 to try to get agility. There have been an awful lot of dodge type opponents lately. So I am tempted to go second tackle. Claw just ain't what she used to be. Like in the matchup where tackle is good, it is way better than Claw is against dwarves and orcs. you do get these brawly games a lot more. But like the Chaos Dwarf mirror match that we just played, Claw isn't even any good because the Ironheart spam. It's still good. It's just not as good. Not everything has Ironheart skin. Yeah, let's grab another tackle. We're just never going to level Tom Tech. How many games has it been now? Only 4. Like, less than 1 SPP a game. Same thing with Sasha here. Got concussed and then random stand firm. Six matches. Temp. Now we have a bench. 1 player bench is fine. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up there. It's a little bit of a shorter stream, but we started late because I didn't set an alarm to wake up, so I can actually get over this COVID. And I do feel very derpy still. The brain fog is definitely here still. There was a lot of just basing good enough and not actually planning the whole turns today. That might be part of why I got that draw. We'll go a little lighter today. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Maybe I'll see if I can get a free copy of Mugenics. Turn-based Binding of Isaac. Getting some Slay the Spire vibes too with the random events. Mr. Fritz finds a cat-shaped hole in the wall. It looks like it was made just for him. Get in the hole! Option 2, get in the hole. Option 3, get in the hole. There's no choice but to go explore the hole. The map travel is Slay the Spire? Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. Binding of Isaac, I made a Slay the Spire game. And I like the style of Binding of Isaac, but I never got into the gameplay. I definitely got into the gameplay of Slay the Spire. Does look fun. Thanks for letting me know it exists. I appreciate it. See if they have an application for content creators to get a free key. Have a great night, everybody. Isn't hell you don't like that style? Looks like it should be on Newgrounds back in 2001. I was a Congregate guy myself.